Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are tying a steelhead wet fly, a very soft hackle fly for steelhead in the spring. Okay, so we're going to be starting off. I'm actually using a number 8 short streamer hook with a pink tungsten bead, and we're going to be using some 8/0 black thread. So we're going to start that just about a quarter of the way from the eye. Start your thread. We're going to wind that back. And we're just going to go inside of the hook point. And for the tail, we are going to be using some white and black, they call natural guinea. Okay. Take about anywhere from 5 to 6 strands of that. And we want to make it about 3/4 of a hook shank in length. We'll tie that in. And we'll wrap that forward. Now you want to cut that off just before the bead. Nice easy wraps going forward. Don't pull too tight on the thread or you'll flare up the ends. Okay, and now we're actually going to wrap it all the way back. To about the hook point, and we're going to tie in 2 strands of peacock girl. Okay. Now the reason we're using 2 strands is because peacock curl seems to be very brittle when you try to rivet. So we're actually only ribbing with 1 piece, but we're tying in 2 just in case one breaks. Okay, we'll just tie that in at the back, wind it back to the tail start. Okay, and now wind it forward. Now for the body, we are using some medium amber vinyl rib. Okay. Cut that off. And what we're going to do is we're going to kind of jam it into the eye there, where the bead is, and then wrap that all the way back to where the peacock girl is. And then wrap forward again. Now you want to stop your thread because the thorax here for the soft hackle, we will be using ice dub. So you want about 1/4 of the hook shank left. That looks about right. Now when you're wrapping this vinyl dub here, we want to leave just a little bit of gap in between each wrap so the peacock girl has somewhere to sit in. Okay. And just about right there would be good. And we'll tie that off. Now you'll take 1 piece of peacock girl and be very careful with this. And we're going to start wrapping it in between those spaces that we left. Okay. tie that off. Have a little look-see to make sure everything worked out. And now we can basically pull that extra piece off. Now for the thorax here, I'm going to be using some purple ice dub. Steelhead just love the purple in these small streams, I tell you. Now we're going to dub some on our thread here, and we're actually going to wrap that all the way forward very quickly, if you want to call it that, and secure that bead, okay? A little bit more there. Make sure that bead's nice and secure. And now we can go back a little bit and finish the thorax with the ice dub. Now don't worry about the ice dub coming apart, because with the thread, you're actually giving it some extra wraps after the dubbing is on the hook, and that'll secure it down. And just a little bit more here. Okay, that looks good. Now for the soft hackle, we are using the same material, the guinea, that we used for the tail, okay? And with these soft hackles, you don't need too many turns once you tie it in, okay? That seems to be the mistake with a lot of people. They'll actually make too many turns with the soft hackle. Now we're going to tie that in just behind the bead. Okay, and grab your hackle pliers and just grab some of the tip there and kind of preen it back as much as you can. And that's it, just one turn, okay? Now we're going to tie that off, and you can see how much one turn of this guinea goes a long way. Okay, that's secured in. Okay, let's trim that off. Pull it back just a bit and secure it in there. Okay, all you want to do is grab your dubbing brush, the Velcro part, and the Velcro seems to, when you're using soft hackles like this, it seems to separate the barbules better than a simple brush. If you have a toothbrush, that'll work also. Okay, now to finish this off, we're just going to grab our whip finisher here. And cut off the thread there. Have a little look-see, and 2 drops of head cement, one on the top and one on the bottom, and that will kind of go right into the hackle also, and the thread. Okay, and there you have it. There is a soft hackle wet fly for spring steelhead. This is great, especially in the deep pools or swinging it under logs. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and we'll see you next time.